Good morning, YouTube. Bless you for tuning in. It is Thursday, by the way, and it is currently 4:38 a.m. Do I look like I just woke up? Nope. So I'm just going to be moving on to my daily activities. I'm going to read my Bible, shower, then head to the gym. And by the way, today is the last day of this month. I thank God for grace. I thank God for mercy. I thank God for the journey. This was tough, but we passed through it. Look at us today. So, guys, let's just move on to our daily activities and get prepared for the day. So guys, I just showered now and I'm heading to the gym, and it is currently 6 a.m. I know I'm doing eye service by going to the gym by this time because the gym will not even be open yet. But then I'd rather be outside than lying on this bed. And today, no intro because we don't have lights. So you guys should just bear with me. This camera looking, but you guys should just bear with me. On my next vlog, I'll make sure there will be an intro if there is light, and if there's no light, it is what it is. So guys, let's just go to the gym and get our body in shape. So guys, I just got to the gym, and guess what? We got to the gym before 7 a.m. Checkmate. I'm just going to get dressed now and get prepared for my jogging section. You know how it is, guys. So let's go. I just finished my jogging section now, and trust me when I tell you, my leg hurts badly. But with that being said, I'm just going to get excited to get my body fit. And quote for today: your success in life will be in direct proportion to what you do after you do what you're expected to do. So stay tuned. I just got to the house now, and it is currently 10:04 a.m. and trust me when I tell you, my body feels weak. You know when your body feels weak and energized at the same time. But with that being said, I'm on my chart now and I'm trying to see if I can find any setup for today. As you all know, I'm not a swing trader, so I'm not even expecting to find any, but I'm just expecting to sit down here and follow my plan as I used to and as I did the last week. And if you watch my previous video, you would understand that we actually took a trade on AUD. The trade is still running, and trust me, I haven't checked it since on Monday. I checked it on Tuesday, but on Wednesday, I'm not sure I even opened my MT5. I actually checked it on my trading view and it was going well, and I didn't even know how much I'm making on the trade. I just want to follow the plan. I want to follow the rules of the game. I'm not looking for money. I'm not looking for, I don't know, but I just want to follow the plan. So I'm sitting down here today and I'm doing the same thing. Hopefully we find something good today, and I'll be showing you all the trade on AUD so you know why I entered and why I'm taking that trade, or why I took that trade. So with that being said, let's go to my chart and see if we can find any opportunity today. I'm done with with my pre-market analysis, and I want to show you all the trade I actually took overnight. I really don't know the trade was going to play out this morning. Let me show you all. And my AUD USD is going kind of, I don't know, but I think I made a mistake in my entry position. I think I made a mistake doing that, but let me show you all the trade too. So this was the trade I actually took yesterday overnight. I'm going to drop the screenshot if I can do that. I'm going to drop the screenshot of the trade I took on my MT5. So this was the trade, Euro USD, Euro JPY, sorry. So let me just show you all a little setup on this trade. On my weekly time frame, what I can clearly see is an uptrend actually. So we also know that market does not move in a straight direction. It also used to have a pullback, break, pullback, and you know, those kinds of lower highs and lower lows. So when I found this on my weekly time frame, this is the major break of structure on the weekly time frame. I went to my daily time frame just to find the same thing, because I'm anticipating that price should actually come inside this zone if it wants to continue the trend. So I went to my daily time frame and actually look for the same setup, which is also the sweep, the break at the protected low, then the liquidity. So I'm expecting price to come back to this range. I'm expecting price to come back to this 50% flip zone inside here. So what do I need to do when I know this kind of structure? So I need to use this to my advantage. Since I'm expecting price to come inside here, inside this 50% fib zone, I can't really wait for price to get here. Then I went to my 1 hour time frame. I was supposed to use my so I went to my 1 hour time frame. I was supposed to use my 4 hour time frame, but I'm not getting the structure. Like, I'm not seeing the structure so well. So I went to my 1 hour time frame to look for my analysis, which is to sell back inside that zone. And my analysis simply says it is simple. Same thing I'm looking for on my weekly time frame is also the same thing I'm looking for on my 1 hour, which is my sweep of this previous high, then the break of structure. The liquidity should be inside this 50% fib 2, and my sweep should also be inside this 50% fib 2. Then my POI, I actually use the QMR in this zone because the POI is going to be far, and as you can see, if I actually use the POI, which is the last bearish candle, which is the last bullish candle before this bearish moment, it should be this side. And if you can see, if I use this POI, I won't be tapped in. So I use the last bearish candle in this zone, which is the QMR, sorry. Then I got my entry, and boom, this is 1:2 risk to reward. So this is for Euro JPY. Now let me show you the AUD USD and the same thing that we actually looked for on the AUD USD. So the AUD USD is running pretty well. I think I showed you all this setup on my last post. So this is what I really found on my AUD USD actually. What do I see on my weekly time frame? Price swept this low and it broke this high. I'm anticipating price to actually come back into the zone. Then I can't just wait for price to come back into the zone. I went to my daily time frame to actually look for the same thing, which is the sweep, the break, and the liquidity. I'm anticipating price to come back inside the zone. Price cannot just come back inside the zone without me doing nothing. Then I went to my 1 hour time frame and actually look for the same setup, which is the sweep, the break, the liquidity, the QMR, and boom, price actually this is initially my target here. This is initially my target. I should be out here, but my risk to reward wasn't giving me. This is, as you can see, this is 1:2.4 risk to reward, but then I'm supposed to get out at 1:2, which is actually here. But I think I miscalculated my risk on my account, so it gave me this price. And I also had this trade on USD card also. So, but I did not take it on my real account. So this is the before here. I just marked it out yesterday. Actually, it's actually triggered in my reading section, which I wasn't online. I wasn't on my chart. I was reading actually when this triggered, and I was so pained to come back and see it actually tapped me in. So guys, I'm just going to study for like an hour now, then get something to eat, and then get ready for my reading section. You know the vibe, so stay tuned. So guys, it is currently 4:17 p.m, almost 5 p.m, time for my reading section, but I really need to start reading now because I need to finish this book today. It remains like 18 pages actually, and I need to finish the book today because today is the last day of this month and I don't want to have carryover. Like, I don't want to read this book next month, so I need to do everything possible just to finish reading it today. So with that being said, let's go. Guys, I'm so excited right now. I mean, it is currently 7:11 p.m, and trust me, I'm so proud of myself at this moment. I finished reading this book today. I know you know. I finished reading this book today. It is about 270 pages or 280 pages. And on one of my videos, I actually said these two books are kind of related. Trust me, they aren't. When you walk into a bookstore and you want to get a book and you see the two of them, please just buy both of them. I mean, there's a reason. There is a reason. So today is the last day of this month, and today I finished reading my book. So tomorrow I'll be starting with this one, trading in the zone. And I was supposed to rest. Actually, I was supposed to rest after reading these books. I was supposed to rest for like 2 days or something. On a normal day I was supposed to rest, but I can't. I need to start the week very energized. Like tomorrow I'm going to wake up very early, hit the gym, do what I'm supposed to do very early than usual, so I can be energized for this month. I mean, no dulling time this new month, no dulling time. We are entering the month of May. I pray it may us. So guys, trust me, I made a big mistake today. I really fucked up. I mean, I fucked up. But then it is what it is. I know in trading there are a lot of things to learn in trading. In the trading part, if you want to be a profitable trader, just know there are a lot of things involved. It's not only the strategy part, it's not only the psychology part. There are a lot of things. Today now I learned something. I just learned today that I'm actually bad at risk management, I'm bad at money management, and I'm bad at trade management, which made my trade kind of worsen today. Today my strategy was good and everything was fine, but trust me, I still lost on the trade. I don't know if I lose the trade yet, but I'm just going to show you guys in a couple of minutes now. So let's just go to the chart. This is actually my trade on AUD USD. If you see this trade very well, you will notice that it actually hits TP, which our TP was 1:2 risk to reward. It actually hits TP, but on my normal MT5 it did not hit TP. Why? Because my TP was kind of somewhere I can't even understand, and that is why this trade ran back to my entry. I haven't closed this trade because when I take a trade I make sure it is either profit or loss. So when I'm journaling, I know this is what I need to work on, and this is what I need to stop doing, and this is what I need to continue doing. So I want it to mess with my psychology. Now, if I should break even on this trade, I know I should get out of this trade actually, but if I should break even, I won't know my mistake next time. It should just be like, okay, yeah, this was a break even trade. But if I should lose, I would know, okay, this is exactly why I lost, and it will make me prepared for another trade. And this is the trade on Euro JPY. Actually, it smashed TP like crazy. I don't know why this spike was there, but this was about 1:9. Damn. And we closed around 1:2. I mean, some days it happens like that. Can you imagine this one now? Can you imagine this AUD USD? It ran back to it ran back to our entry after hitting 1:2. And imagine this guy did 1:9 after hitting our 1:2. Trading is just so kind of. And I told you all I was expecting price to come back to this 50% FIB too. I was expecting price to come back inside here so I can take my long. But now that price came back rally like this to this point, it's not showing me a confirmation that it is ready to move. So it's just going to consolidate in this area. According to what I know, it's just going to dance here. But it is where it is, trust me. And I think I learned my lesson on this trade. So guys, I think I've learned my lesson on this trade. I mean, we make mistakes every now and then. The only thing that matters is we learn from it, we pick ourselves up, and we do what we need to do. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just going to be ending my vlog here because I'll be going for a walk. I just want to get my brain in check. You know how it is. So I'll end my vlog here, and I would appreciate if you actually do the needful. If you enjoyed the video, just please like, share, subscribe. That one's important. Subscribe. Everything's actually important, but just please subscribe and do the needful. So I'll catch you up on the next one. Don't forget to stay disciplined and stay, you know the vibe, but I'm not going to say it because I think that's a bad idea. But then I'll see you guys on the next one. I love you all. You know how it is. Let's go.